Hey, Liz Karchner here. I'm so excited to be able to share with you a few techniques using the water brush and also using the July kit. So those of you who haven't used this before, this is the water brush. This part of it is full of water, and then when you push it, it'll squeeze water out as you're painting. And what it's used for is when you're using watercolors, you don't have to use your water bowl or cup as much. So you can just squeeze it and be painting and not have to worry about dipping your brush in the water over and over. And I've had a really lot of fun with it. If you haven't used it before, I just wanted to show how to fill it up. So you unscrew the bottom part, and I just keep a jar of water by me when I'm using it so you can refill it, and then you'll squeeze it and release and then just let it fill up with water and then screw it back on. I'm just starting with, this is a Project Life card. It's not very thick, but I'm going to share a way to work with it so it doesn't get very warped. And then I have some washi tape, and I'm just going to tape out a triangle. And what's cool about using the graph paper is that it kind of gives you some guidelines to be able to know where to tape. And then you're going to start with your brush, and I've added some mixed tape neon Mr. Huey, and I'm going to just pick up some of that mist with the brush. And I'm just using some clamshell packaging for my mist. I like to just keep those on hand for painting and stuff. Okay, so I'm starting here at the top of the triangle, and I'm going to add some color and then paint it down. So I'm pulling the color down and add some more at the top. And then if you squeeze the brush, then water will come out, and then that'll water down the color more so you get that ombre look. Now what you'll do is set that aside so it dries and have it taped down while it's drying. It's really easy to use even on just regular paper, which I was excited about because I have plenty of that around. And then I just added some cool stamping and stuff to that, and then you can include that in your Project Life. And the neon pink is awesome. 80s are back. Okay, so here we are just a little closer so you can actually see this. But here is the quote. I stamped it on a watercolor paper that I had already misted. And I wanted to show you with the water brush what you can do is squeeze out the color and then get a paper towel and just clean it off. It cleans off really surprisingly easy. So that's cool. So I have a clean brush now. I'm going to use here are the watercolor paper from the Studio Calico, and it's called Peerless Transparent Watercolors. And what it is actually is just like watercolors, but it's on the paper form, and it's just nice because it's kind of convenient and it's less messy, and it's easier if you're like wanting to just grab some and go to a crop or something. You can just grab the color you want. Grab some of that color, and I'm just going to be brushing down the quote. And as you get towards the bottom, or towards the middle actually, you start squeezing some of the water so that it will slowly color the page, the paper. And you can add that to a card or to your Project Life or a scrapbook page. And this one is still drying. Alright, once again, I just stamped with my Stays On ink, the Never Forget arrow from the stamp set. And this is a really fun color from the watercolor paper and my brush. And I'm going to pull some color. And I'm going to just highlight around the arrow. So the yellow mist was completely dry, and then I could add some of that teal color. I actually cut out the arrow and attached it to one of my Project Life inserts.